jokes, yeah, you're insightful, but are you likable? You got jokes, you're the host, stand up. Are you likable?
Hello, welcome to Likable, a show where we discuss stand-up comedy from an entry-level perspective. Jeez Louise. I'm your host, David Stickle, and today I'm joined by Aaron Baez.
What's happening?
Howdy. This is a special episode because we're doing an on-the-road episode, literally on the road. Aaron and I are on our way to Common Roots in Albany to do a speed dating comedy show. Very exciting. Are you pumped, dude?
Yeah, I'm excited. It's funny. I work a crazy job that is just super stressful, and this is the kind of thing that I look forward to daily. So to go to a comedy show with a buddy driving,
Hell yeah.
it's the way to go. It's the way to go.
I think carpooling's a nice way to go, just because it's like, well, one, we're saving gas, because you I don't even know where you live.
So I'm in Monroe. Monroe's about 40 minutes away from most things that we do. There's nothing around. It's Orange County, and it's just it's in the middle of nowhere. I feel like.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a reason to go to Monroe. Is that where the outlets are?
Yeah, it's by the Woodbury Commons.
Okay.
Actually, I worked at the Woodbury Commons. I worked at the Woodbury Commons probably from the age of 16 to like 23, and I just was working at like Timberland.
Okay.
And Vans. Just
You a big boots guy?
huge boots guy. Huge boots guy. Like
Straight pro boots, this guy.
Yeah. Like I'm a footwear dude. Like it's so funny. So like I'm like a nerd when it comes to like technology and footwear. So like I'm always looking into like, you know, what's this shoe have? Like, oh, it's Gore-Tex. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm really into that stuff. So
What is Gore-Tex?
it's like okay, you know what, I'm gonna be honest with you. So Gore-Tex, usually they use it on like jackets and whatnot, but like it's a waterproofing, but you don't sweat. Like it insulates, but it lets it breathe. It's like a weird technology like that.
Isn't Gore-Tex like a Seinfeld thing?
I haven't watched Seinfeld, I don't know.
What? You don't watch Seinfeld?
No, I could never get into it. It was
What's
always like,
the
I know,
deal,
that's what I'm saying. I can't, because I can like, I love when people like imitate stuff, but I just can't, I don't know the references.
Huh, that's wild. Huh. I mean, I didn't really, I didn't watch Seinfeld. It was like on TV, and I always would like catch an episode here or there, like before or after The Simpsons, because it was always on Fox at that time. And then what ended up happening was I ended up dating a girl who was like always making Seinfeld references. So I watched all of it to like get the references. And it's
How many seasons do they have?
I don't know. It's like 5
Too
or
many?
7 or something like that.
Too many is the answer.
It's like a good show. Like it's funny.
People love it. I can't get down with it. You know what? While you were watching Seinfeld, I was watching Friends.
Oh,
That's how it went. Yeah,
dude, this explains so much.
I grew up with a single mother. That's what we did. That's what we did.
You did it because
We had macaroni salad and we watched Friends.
Painting a
Oh my
macaroni
God.
salad.
Yeah.
Making macaroni necklaces with macaroni salad.
And we're finger painting after.
Oh
Like
my
that's
God.
what I did.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, dude, it was awesome. I grew up with
Friends.
women, so like, you know, it was so funny. So I grew up with like women, but then I also had my brothers. But like, I gravitated more towards my mom and my sister, and like, because they were always doing cool shit. Like, you know.
What was cool shit?
Well, I mean, my brothers are always into like dirt bikes and stuff, and like that's all fun and games. But I'm small, and so like for me, the risk reward over doing it was never like my thing. But I was totally cool if you wanted to like crochet something, paper mache. If you're down for like, you know, making cookies, like I was the guy with the apron, like I was,
Hell yeah.
you know. And now today that's kind of like a weird thing, but you know,
I
back
don't think
then
it's a weird thing. I think it's like a normal thing now. Like
I
guys
guess.
do that. I think back in the day, like how old are you now?
32.
32. Okay,
Yeah.
so we're around the same age. I think like back in the day, like if you were a dude crocheting, like you definitely got called gay a lot.
Yeah.
Like that was a normal thing back then.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. And yet, you know what? The crocheting thing was one of those things that now people do. Like, as you get older, you do it. But back then, it was a weird thing to do. But, like, yeah, I mean, the crochet, the paper mache, I love to paint.
Okay. Do you
Yeah.
still paint?
No.
No?
It's so funny. So I used to do all these arts and crafts and shit. And then, like, I just fell off, got into other things, started skateboarding. That was my whole thing when I was a kid.
Wait, you started skateboarding when
Yeah,
you were
like when I was a kid, I just like gravitated to like my mom's side, and then
okay.
when I found skateboarding, I just started. That's all I did. Like all I did.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I I tried to skateboard once, and I was in like the municipal parking lot with my buddy Chris, and he'd like dropped the skateboard on the ground, and I was like, all right, what do I do? He goes, well, you just put your weight on it, and then you kick the other foot off the ground, and I did that, and the skateboard.
Hey, it's the Oh, I sounded like Patrick Smith right there. Hey, it's the I hate when that happens with Patrick Smith. K glucose. I said glucose. That's so funny. K glucose, because she's so sweet. Love you guys. I hate when that happens. Pod. Give them a listen. All right, this is the Interruptible, and I am telling you about upcoming shows. This episode is coming out. Oh geez, I forgot to edit the slide. Oh god. Well, if you're audio, you don't really care. But video, just ignore that first one. The Sloop show already happened, and it was an awesome show. It was so good, guys. Like, standing ovations, they threw flowers. Tom Brady came. He was so nice. He was like, Dave, you're probably the funniest guy ever. The president of the United States is there because apparently he'll just come to anything. He was like, Dave, great show, probably the best. I loved it, especially that joke you made about molestation and pedophiles. It was a great joke. I couldn't identify with it. It wasn't that relatable, but it was a good show, Dave. Great show. So anyways, it was a great show. You heard it here first from number 45. Coming up, 11/29, we have the Thanksgiving Krog show that is going to be on Cyber Saturday, which is so exciting that the day is just named after the sales. On 12/1, we're going to be in Brooklyn at Threes Brewing, and at 12/6, I'm in round 2 of the Comfy Clash, battling comedians to the death. Not really to the death. I think we're just going to tell jokes. But if I have to fight to the death, I'll do it. I'll fucking do it, dude. On 12/13, we have a Don't Tell coming up. I can't tell you any more about that. I can just tell you that the lineup is fantastic. On 12/27, Albany, New York, sometime after Christmas at some venue. I said yes. We're doing it. On 12/31, I am at Laugh It Up, the place where it all started. So great to end the year there. I will be I've been teasing this for a little while. I've been writing it in my spare time. I'm going to do a little episode where it's just me talking to you guys like this. Super fun. But yeah, I'm going to record that at some point in time, just writing a little bit, you know how it goes. But we're going to talk about comedy, and we're going to talk about this podcast. We're going to talk about a lot of people have been asking me about shows and how to get them. You know, this Interruptible always features the shows that I'm on, and people are curious how this list is always ever so growing and ever so changing. And I'm gonna do a tell all. So tell your friends, okay? I need you to tell all your friends about this. I need you to knock on their door and just be like, hey, motherfucker, Dave's gonna talk about shit. Get on shows. And I'm an idiot, so I don't really know how it happens. Very lucky. But also, I'm just going to share what I've learned so far. By no means am I an expert, as I say at the end of every fucking episode. So please understand that I am just doing my best. And the episode's coming soon.
Shot out from under me. I landed on my ass, then skull, and then the skateboard shot under a car, and it got stuck there. And we couldn't retrieve it because I was too fat to reach under the car. And also, I think I had a minor concussion at the time.
See, that's cool.
And a busted ass. It was good times, man. I'm surprised I'm not Tony Hawk right now. Yeah.
It was because you know what it is, like when you skateboard, it like goes hand in hand with snowboarding. So like you would skate all year until you had to go inside because it snowed, but then you just go to the mountain and snowboard. Like that was the whole move. So like I got nice at both of them, and that was my thing. I still have a skateboard to this day in my truck. I don't use it, but
you never use it?
Nah, it's been sitting back there for like 2 years.
That's me with like vegetables. I say I'm gonna use them, but I'm definitely not gonna use them.
It's like me with tools.
Yeah. Sick, dude. How long have you been doing comedy for?
So about 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah, which, you know, is kind of crazy because when you talk to some people, they're like, I've been doing it 10 plus, and I'm like, Jesus. You almost feel like a baby. Like, you're like, when you, like if you, like, are around someone who's been doing it over 10 years, and then, like, you're like, how long have you been doing it? And they're just like, 4 years. Like, it's, like, almost like, ew.
Yeah, it's...
You know, it's like...
It's so crazy. I mean, like, it's cool when they have, like, shows that they've done, and there's, like, a lot of notable stuff that they've done.
I love to pick their brains.
Yeah, and they've been doing it for 10... It's a little awkward when they've been doing it 10 plus years, and they aren't really doing much. You know what I mean? Then it's like, that's...
You know what always gets me? You know what always gets me? When I talk to someone who to me, is like doing something, like they're doing these shows and whatnot, but then you find out that like they still have a day job. And to me, that's always like, I think for a lot of comics, that's like the goal is to not have a day job and just do stand-up.
I agree.
And it's just like, you know, like I just did a show with, well, I don't want to know if I want to say his name, but I did a show with someone, and he was basically telling me how, like I look up to this guy. I was like, this is sick. And then he was like, yeah, and I have work on Monday. And I'm like, what? Like, it was such a curveball. I was like, man, and I think you're doing it. So, like, holy shit, what's this road like?
Yeah.
But it's crazy. It's got to be similar to, like, the musician.
You think so?
I think so. You know, you're playing and you're hoping that you get to that level of the guy that where you could just not do your job, you just do whatever that is.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
I had an interview with somebody, and they're full-time comedian, and they're actually gonna, like, after we got off the microphone, they were like, yeah, I'm actually gonna go back to work.
Oh.
And I'm like, really? I'm like, why? They're like, I don't know. It's just like priorities are different now. Like, life is different. Like, I don't want to travel as much, and you know, but that's where the money is. And it's like, damn, like that's still kind of like a crazy thing to me, is to like be doing comedy for so long and not having an actual job, and then going back to like working for somebody. I mean, they worked in marketing, so it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
But like, still, that's a huge transition to go out of the workplace, being all free spirited, and then back into the workplace.
Exactly.
What do you mean I can't tell a dick joke right now?
Yeah, I mean, and it's so funny. Like, to me, that's like the dream for him to like want to go back to, you know, doing the 9-to-5 situation is crazy to me. I don't know. I just, like I said, because I work construction, so for me, you know, it's a great job. Working in any trade is a great job. But, like, for me, I've just never really gravitated towards that. I was always just like, you know, I'm good at it. And, like, when you're good at something that you don't really like, it's kind of like you can't wait to find that special thing to get you out of it. And with comedy, for me, that's my special thing. I mean, I just feel like when I get to that level where I can no longer, you know, I don't have to do the 9-to-5. I could just do shows. That, to me, is like, you won. Even if it's a minimal life, like even if, because obviously a lot of comics, and I've heard them say this, that, you know, they made more doing the real job, and I don't want to call it a real job, but you know what I mean, than they do at stand-up, but they love the stand-up so much that it, like, doesn't matter that, like, you're still struggling, but it's like you're struggling, but you're doing it.
Yeah, you're not making your primary source of income doing something you don't like. Like, you spend most of your time doing something that you really love, which I get. I mean, I don't know, like, I feel like I'm so privileged right now. It's just like, it'd be so hard to struggle, but also it's just like, at some point you got to take the leap, I guess. You know, I was talking to, like, the person I was just talking about, you know, when I talked to them about transitioning back, and they were like, well, they're like, I was able to go on tour, I was able to do a lot of different shows and travel around, but like, I know now that I never will say, what if I went full time? You know, they know what it's like to go full time. They know what that experience brings them and all that kind of shit. And they don't have to like think about, you know, like they don't spend their life just wondering, you know?
And that's my biggest thing, is like that fear of regret for not trying.
Yeah.
Like, it's, you know.
And I don't, like, what's crazy is that I was talking to a different comedian, I was talking about the transition into full time with a different comic, and they were like, you know, if it's getting to a point where your full-time job is hindering your comedy, in the sense of like you're missing a lot of road gigs, like you have a lot of demand for like gigs and stuff like that, and that's becoming a problem, then it might be time to make the switch. But like if it's just like you're not getting enough time writing or whatever, and that's really what the problem is, then it's like, nah, you just gotta bunker down.
Keep grinding. You just gotta keep grinding. I mean, you know who I look up to? Sebastian Maniscalco worked at the Four Seasons for like 10 years while doing stand-up. And like, well, when we knew him, like when I knew all those specials, he was still working at the Four Seasons.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he really, like, it took him a long time. He's also a different animal because he loves the work. Like, he's a workhorse. But like, yeah, I mean, and to see that, it's like, oh, okay. Like, that's just sometimes what you have to do if you want to get to that level. You just got to keep, because you have to have, I look at my job right now, like, it fuels the animal, you know, like it fuels the machine so I can continue doing it because, you know, the pay is great, but, you know, one day the pay will be better in stand-up and I could just leave and that would be great.
Mm-hmm. I like my job right now just because, like, I get to turn it off, like the comedy stuff, and I get to go back to like being, it feels weird to say this, but I get to go back to being like a normal person for a couple days a week, you know, and not thinking about comedy so much. I love thinking about comedy. I love writing comedy. And like this podcast, like I like doing this a lot too, but it's also just like, it is nice to kind of like to have a lot going on with it, and then to be like, all right, well, right now I have to focus on how the bar is doing, you know, like to focus on my actual job here, you know, so I get to put it down, and you know, it's still in the back of my head, but it's not like all I'm thinking about, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's a nice little transition.
Do you like the bar situation? It's got to be pretty cool. I mean, you see people every day, and you know, it's always, I would assume, a positive environment. I mean, you know, someone who comes out to go get a beer, it's like, who's upset?
Yeah, I mean, it depends. I mean, I definitely do have, for the most part, it's a very chill, like, relaxed vibe at the bar.
Yeah.
And it's been great for, like, me trying to grow in the comedy world, just because, like, I have a venue, you know, like, I have full reign over this venue, and I can do open mics or shows or whatever, so that's been great for me. But, like, you know, working at the bar is good and bad. Like, sometimes, like, I have to miss a show because a bartender calls out sick, or, you know, like, or I just can't find coverage or something like that, because the bar hours are when show hours are happening. Very rare, but it happens. And then, you know, there are customers that are, like, real drunks, and it's like,
do they really come in there like that?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
I
there's
don't
like
picture your bar to be like that.
There's like two that are just like the town drunk, and they come in,
There's always the locals.
Yeah, the locals are always, you know. I always refer to this guy, when he passes, like, people aren't going to be like, oh, how? They're going to be like, oh, wow. You know, you know, it's like pretty rough because they know how, you know.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer. He's just been doing it. That's brutal. I mean, you know, I don't know. I like the bar scene for like socializing, and if you're constantly in that, it actually could probably make you a better comic because you're dealing with people you don't know all the time. And sometimes when you work in like an office setting, you get very like kind of like introverted. Because you're not really meeting anyone new. It's the same people day in, day out. Like, construction's very much a social place, even though it's crazy. Because I'm always meeting new people. I can go to someone's house and I have to talk to people. And so, you know.
Yeah, it's like one of those things where, like, it's definitely nice because if I get a new joke that I really like, that's like a quick one, I get to kind of like workshop it on like 50 different people during a shift, you know what I mean? And like that's, you know, and then I just like, you know, I'll like have something almost polished by the time, you know, a shift is over, which is really cool. You know, and sometimes if I have a really good story, what helps is that like sometimes at the bar I only have like 2 minutes to tell the story because I'm like helping other customers at the same time, you know. So I have to be like quick, and then I'm like, oh, well, let me just hammer out what the actual important details are. I tell the story, and then I'm like, okay, now I can just like take that and then fluff it up with jokes and tag it, you know. And that helps me a lot.
You know, it's funny. I get some writing done at work as well because like the chaos that I see, it builds material. Like things. I have an album on my phone called "Shit I See at Work." It's crazy. It's so crazy. Like there's like in the summer, like there were people that were like, 'cause it's super hot out. There were people that like at lunch, they would just look like they're dead. You'd have like a guy with his shirt off and socks off, just laying on a piece of plywood. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I had a guy line up a stack of Poland Springs as a bed.
A stack of Poland Springs?
Yeah, he had a whole, like, there's a pallet of Poland Spring waters that they get dropped off because, like, people will literally die on the job site if you don't. And he lined them up, like, in a big rectangle and laid on it like a bed. People get crazy.
That's not a bad idea. I mean it's
listen,
like not the hardest surface. You have to lay on your back, though.
Yeah, he's got the plywood set up. It's great. They love the plywood.
Can't go face down.
Nope.
That's great.
I mean, it looks like he's about to go face down. He's having a hard time.
Look at the fucking moon right now.
I said that. I was like, look at how crazy that thing goes.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, because it's now dark at 4 o'clock, which is insanity.
Yeah.
It should be illegal. It should be illegal.
I don't get what's going on. Like, why do we live in the Northeast?
It's the funniest thing because every year, once the sun starts going down when the clocks change, everyone's always like, it's getting dark earlier. Every year it's been the same thing.
Yeah.
It's been the exact, it's like insane. It's like, literally people are like, oh my God, can you believe how dark it's getting? It's like, yeah, because remember last year, the same time?
Yeah.
It's like they hit them with the Men in Black thing every year. It's insane.
Shut the fuck up, Brenda.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, it's getting cold out here. Like, yeah, it's New York. Like, what do you, yeah, it's January, Janet. Like, it's just like ridiculous, but it's nuts. And and then every time they get the PSLs, they love the PSLs.
The PSLs.
Pumpkin spice lattes. They love them. The PSLs for the DSLs, they love it.
Do you care to elaborate on what the DSLs mean?
Yeah, well, listen, that's not that kind of podcast. I'm not trying to do that right now. My mother's going to watch this.
Yeah, your mother. Actually, is she going to watch this?
110%.
Hi, Aaron's mom.
Yeah.
How are you?
My mom watches everything I do. This is the first thing, like, stand-up wise and just being, like, you know, like this on podcasts, where, like, I've been good at something. So, like, she watches it all. Like, I was a chorus kid.
Okay.
Like, I was in all county. Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I was in all county select chorus. Okay. I was in modified.
You were better chorus than me.
You know what? I hit the high note. That's what it was.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. Balls didn't drop for a hot minute.
What were you? Tenor?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't even know the names anymore, but I just remember I used to be able to sing really high pitch.
Soprano, alto, tenor, and bass.
Oh, I always was jealous of the bass guys.
Yeah, that was me.
Were you?
Yeah.
Holy shit, bro.
Yeah.
You were like, okay, so I was with the Little Women. Like, I was just singing that high note. Okay. Looking like a fucking little teddy bear, just got his little bow tie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you were the big guy standing up in the front.
Oh, no, so they put us in the back.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
We also didn't have any, like, real lyrics. We were like the
Get the fuck.
Yeah. We had Blue Moon. Blue Moon was the shit for bass. It was like Blue Moon, and then you know.
What?
Yeah.
Couldn't even do it if I tried. I'm 32 years old. Couldn't
Nice.
do it. Oof.
But like all the others, like we sang Bohemian Rhapsody in high school, and I was always so jealous of like the tenors because like they sang, you know, like Freddie Mercury's parts, you know, and all we had was like Bismillah, you know, like that was pretty much it, you know.
You still find yourself singing? Like, are you one of those people that sings no matter what they're doing?
No, I like when I was like driving here for some random reason, I was like in traffic and I was just like bored in the house because I'm in the house bored in the house because I'm in the house bored, and like that has nothing to do with I'm in the car.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing to do with what we're trying to do here. So I just do that, you know, like I'll have like a song stuck in my head, but I don't really sing out loud. And even in the shower.
Oh, you're not a shower singer?
No, I'm like working on jokes in the shower. Like I'm actually like just running through bits in the shower anymore. Like I used to. No, I didn't actually sing in the shower. You have a joke where you sing Shania Twain in the shower?
I do sing Shania Twain in the shower. Not my first rodeo. Let's go.
Yeah.
I dig it. No, I do. I love it. I sing in the shower. I just love it. I'll have anything. It'll be like Rascal Flatts. You know? Oh my God, I'm currently going through a breakup, as I told you, and when that What Hurts the Most came on, there it is. You want to get me going? You want to get me going right now?
What
But yeah.
I don't know if we get demonetized. Like, nah, I'm not
No.
even monetized.
Yeah, I was gonna
It's
say.
like copyright
I was
things.
gonna
I think.
say.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be crazy? If this is getting me money.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That'd be dope.
Pay for the gas.
You're a country guy, huh?
I am.
Okay, very cool. I grew up on like 90s and 2000 country.
Okay.
Yeah, that was like my era. Like
Blake Shelton.
So Blake Shelton's like, I would say like mid and late 2000s.
Okay.
I was like early 2000s, like Lone Star.
Oh.
You know, like I'm already there. You know, like that
shit!
guy.
I was Toby Keith. I like
Toby Keith. Yep, courtesy of the red, white, and blue.
Yep.
I fuck with that. But yeah, like 90s stuff, like early Brad Paisley. That was good shit for me.
I love Brad Paisley.
The man he didn't have to be.
Kenny Chesney.
Kenny Chesney was really good.
Love Kenny
Did
Chesney.
you ever listen? You fuck with George Strait?
A little bit.
Okay.
I'm cool with George. You know what's funny? So I've always wanted to go to Nashville.
Okay.
I just always want to go to Nashville. I think it's such a cool place. My mother went. She saw Rascal Flatts. My first concert I ever went to was Zach Brown Band.
Okay. Very cool.
Yeah, dude. Zach Brown Band rips. He's awesome.
Yeah, that shit's good.
It's funny, but like it's so crazy because my entire family, it's so divided. Like my dad's family's all Puerto Rican, right? So they had Daddy Yankee on early 2000s, and they were like doing the thing. They had like the oversized football jerseys with the Fat Farm shoes. Dude, if you were a chick wearing Fat Farm shoes, you were a hoe. That's the truth. That was the
hoops
truth
for sure.
You had hoops, and there was no wrong hole. I think. I don't know.
The hair looks like it's painted on.
Oh yeah, and that was my cousin.
Racist, yeah.
It's not racist when it's true. That was my cousin. Yeah, that was my cousin
I think
Sheila.
it's racist if I say. You're half Puerto Rican?
I'm half Puerto Rican and half Italian.
Okay.
But it was always brutal because like I really wanted to be like the Italian side. Like I always was hanging out with those cousins, but I didn't really fit in because I was the Spanish one. Like I looked Spanish, but they all had like the slick back shit.
Yeah,
and like, you know, my cousin Tony always made fun of me because he was always telling me that I didn't like he was like, you're on the wrong side, dude. Like it's like it was always crazy. But
Sicilian Italian?
yeah.
So they're dark Italians
Not
anyways.
really though. Like
No?
they burn, kind of. They get,
Okay.
You know what they do? They're like, I got that olive skin. You got that olive skin? Me too. I got that olive skin. I got that garlic bread. That's what I got.
I have a full Italian ex-girlfriend, and she's
Okay.
got the same skin complexion as you. She never gets
wow.
burnt. Yeah.
Same skin complexion?
Same skin complexion. She's like brown.
She's got to be
year-round.
mixed. She's got to be mixed.
I guess if she doesn't get any sunlight, she looks like I guess like that weird pale, like I guess olive. She looks like Greek or something like that, I guess.
But it's just nuts because like when you're a guy that looks like me, like, and you have like, I swear to God, I don't really like, you know, I really believe I'm like a transracial male sometimes. Like I feel like a white dude in here.
Yeah.
Like when you said I'm already there, I'm like, I'm already there. Like,
Yeah.
I like that. I grew up with that shit. But like,
I mean,
I just can't get down with the Spanish. I don't even like hot foods.
you're very Caucasian presenting as far as when you speak, but the first time I saw you, I definitely thought you were Mexican.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
And you want me to do your lawn. I'm not doing your lawn. And that's just like, I get racially profiled at work because I'm wearing like the neon yellow with my dirty work boots and my dirty work pants and my baseball hat. I look Mexican. I get it. You know what the best thing that ever happened was at work? This is the perfect example of racial profiling. I went to a job with my coworker, and like obviously he's like a regular white dude, and the lady was talking to him but not really looking at me, and then when she was done, she like shook his hand and literally gave me a thumbs up and smiled at me. And I was like, yo, I'm like, what the hell? My name's not Raul. Like,
Yeah.
but that's what they think. It's ridiculous.
Are you scared of ice?
I mean, to be honest with you, I had a guy warn me at work.
Really?
Not even kidding.
He walked over and like what was just like, hey man, ice is
I think he was
outside?
fucking with me, but he was
Okay.
like, they're coming. And I'm like, what?
Was
He's
a
like,
Hispanic guy that
yeah,
came
of
over
course.
and warned
You think a white guy cares?
I think a
White
white
guy's
guy's
like,
just,
I called.
looking out for you. He's like, hey man, I'm aware that
No
yeah,
way.
you might get fucked
No,
over
the guys
here.
that I work with, they're like, I called.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get him out. That's
Honestly,
what they're doing.
dude, if there's fucking ice in Albany when we're up there, like I'm Anne Franking you like crazy.
Put
Like,
me in the
I-
basement?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, except I'm small. You can stick me in the goddamn
Dude,
glove box.
I'm holding you like a baby. Like I'm not letting them take you. That's crazy. But yeah, it
You're
is.
just kicking this. You got a 401k.
Yeah, but, like
You
listen
know?
to him speak. He's
That's it.
definitely from here.
Guys, I don't even speak Spanish.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
They would fuck up and send me back to like Ecuador, some
Yeah.
crise place.
They hear you speak English and they're like, yeah.
Guys,
they're like,
it's a mistake.
I don't understand what he's saying.
Can you imagine? No. Yeah,
Yeah,
whatever,
we're
Consuale, let's go.
We're gonna have to take it back.
Oh man, that's what it is though. It's brutal, and it's like, you know, I feel like one day, like if I have kids and it happens to them, or the scary thing for me is if I have kids and now like, oh, because of dad I have a little tan, and my daughter now wants to like, you know, be a little Latina. Like that's not for me. I can't do that. I don't even know what that is.
I don't think you could raise a Latina, could you?
I couldn't.
You couldn't.
I couldn't do it. And not because I don't want to. I love Hispanic women, but I just couldn't do it. I'd have to like I don't even know. Like I don't even know. Like I would dress them up like a little country boy, but they'd look so Mexican. Have a little flannel on, little tin boots.
So I know you're going through a breakup right now. Do you have like a preference in people that you date, or you just don't care?
No, you know what? It's so funny. So I've been very specific with the people I date throughout my entire life.
Okay.
Like I have like, it's like a flavor. Like I swear to God, like sometimes I'm into Hispanic women. Sometimes I'm into really big women.
Okay.
Sometimes I'm into skinny chicks with eating disorders.
Okay.
Sometimes, and this is all true, I've dealt with all this. Sometimes I've dealt with a person with, you know, anxiety, and which is a nightmare. And now
which can look like whatever.
It could be.
Throw that out there. They can look like whatever.
But we know what they look like.
Yeah, but we know what they look like. Anxiety becomes a big part of the personality.
Yeah. Her feelings are valid. I know. But yeah, so this time. I'm like kind of like indifferent. I don't know, but my mom, and this is a true thing, my mom literally knows me, and she knows how like I try to change it up every time. She's like, make sure that they at least have all their limbs.
What?
She thinks I'm going handicap. She thinks I'm going handicap. She really believes it.
She thinks it's the next one you're going for?
And let me explain why.
Amputee?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Because I go to, okay, so my uncle is in a wheelchair, okay? And so he works at Helen Hayes.
I don't know why we're fucking somebody that reminds you of your uncle, but
no,
okay.
we're not, but the people he's around,
okay,
they all have limb issues, like, because he's in a wheelchair, not wasn't in a wheelchair. And he, so anyway, he, you know, deals with these people that have all these issues. He's rehabilitating them and whatnot. And he, you know, I meet all these people. I'm always around him. So, you know, there's some really attractive women that have, you know, issues that, you know, I can help with. And I can carry them in. I mean, in truth, like, I met this one girl. Her name is Maria, and she's never going to...
If they're in a chair, they can't reach the shelf that's higher than you.
That's
right?
Now I'm the hero.
Yeah.
You like that? That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yes, I can open this door for you because you no longer can. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got this.
You just hit that button.
That's it. Yeah, I want the van. But so my mom's like, make sure they have all their limbs. And I'm just like, you know, I don't know. So I don't know what I'm going to date or who. But then it's like, it's that, which is like a joke, like, obviously. But I also, there are some really attractive women with missing limbs. Don't knock it till you try it.
Yeah.
You know? But, I want, like, an athletic woman as well. So, like, you know.
Athletic, handicapped woman.
Wheelchair rugby. I know you were thinking that.
There we go, yeah.
You know? Like, how fast can I roll you down a hill?
What's it called? That's murder ball, isn't it? Do they call that murder ball?
Wheelchair rugby?
Yeah.
It's aggressive. You ever watched the game?
No.
Better than the UFC.
Really?
Better than, because you know why? Because they've already dealt with so much trauma that they're like just ready to rage out. And the chairs are different. It looks like battle bots.
They're very sporty.
It looks like fucking battle bots.
They got roll cages?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This dude's using his prosthetic to knock out a motherfucker. Like, it's wild. Like they've already lost enough. You're not telling them no. I saw a guy get bit.
Lost my arm. I'm not losing the fucking game.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So that's how it is. But so it's wild. It's a really crazy place to be. And the women are nuts. They're nuts because they're PMSing and then they're pissed because they lost a leg.
How much are you hanging out at this place?
Listen, man. I don't tell you where to go. You don't
Is that why you're newly single?
Yeah. She saw that blue handicap sticker in my car, and then that was it. She found out.
Caught you in the stall.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Man.
Dang, are you excited to do this? Actually, we just make sure that thing is still plugged in, right? It's still like reading shit.
It should be.
Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Are you excited to do this speed dating show.
Yeah,
like, we're not actually speed dating. We're just gonna go
So
up there.
can you give me a little synopsis of what this is? I have no expectations. I think it's going to be really cool because of the fact that, like I said, I am newly single. So this is like perfect timing, I would say, for this kind of event.
Yeah. I mean, you could mingle if you want to. I choose not to.
Well, I'm not going to mingle. I'm not going to be like, hey, how you doing? I'm doing a show. How you doing? Like, I'm not going to be like that.
You can. You're totally welcome to. I am basically the woman that puts these together. She will have comedy beforehand. This like started at my bar, where I was just like, hey, like I'm gonna have like 20 people here, 30 people here. Let me just get a room, and I'm gonna basically just set up a mic and fucking do 15. And I did. And the thought process was like, hey, we're just gonna get everybody like settled in. And worst case scenario, like if you bomb, they got something to talk about, right?
That's fair.
So that was the thought process. And then they started doing them at different venues and shit, and so I just started hopping in on some of those. But it's very much like they produce the shows. Like this one up in Albany, I'm gonna see if one of the Albany comedians that's gonna be at the event wants to do the comedy in Albany going forward. But like
It gets a good turnout?
I think there's 60 or 70
Really?
like speed daters at this thing, and then
Get
they
out of
open it
here.
up
Is this
for-
like a big... I'll be honest with you, I've never done a speed dating. But, you know.
at the one at the bar always sells out, and that's like we cap it at 30.
Okay.
This woman puts together a pretty good setup, and it's really mixed. It's mixed aged. It's mixed, boy girl. Usually more women than guys.
Really? I was expecting a sausage fest, I gotta be honest.
No, so like that's what everybody says.
Because
but-
I expected a bunch of dudes like, hey, how you doing?
Yeah, they fuck up. Guys really fuck up because there's like always the women are willing to go out and do stuff like this. Guys just stick to the app. They stick to what's easy.
Okay.
And they don't go out, right?
Yep.
And they're always like last minute buyers. But like, every event that I've done with these people, we've done like 3 or 4 breweries now, and every time it's always like, they're messaging me being like, do you know any guys that want to sign up for this? Because we've got like, it's a 5-to-1 ratio right now. You know what I
Get
mean?
outta
It's
here.
like crazy.
Slim pickings.
Yeah. So I mean, the guys can be the belle of the ball. Now the guys that show up are usually like rough. you know? Yeah, man. So I mean, it's there's a reason why these people are speed dating, and if you're listening to this and you're a speed dater, I am so sorry. But
If you're listening to this and you're a guy and you're doing speed dating, be cool, all right?
Yeah.
Don't go in there with your sweatpants on, commando, hoping somebody sees the bulge.
Yeah.
Relax,
Yeah,
all right?
hell yeah.
Calm down. I don't want the whole idea of that to be, let's get some pussy. I mean, that's not what we're doing here, all right? This is speed dating. This is romance. This is being a gentleman. It's what I do.
Yep, be a gentleman. That's
Don't
what
do
we're
this.
talking about. That's that is the thing. Like I think the speed dating kind of lends itself to actually dating versus like hookups.
Yeah, which I like. You know
Yeah,
what? I think
it's
the world
nice.
is too much like, into the hookup. I'm not really about that. I feel like it gets kind of gross.
The hookup culture.
It gets a little gross. I'm not opposed to it. I'm not a prude. But what I'm going to say is that I feel like, hoeing out, is a big common thing. I went out for Halloween. That was embarrassing. Some people should be embarrassed, okay? If I have a daughter and she goes out like that, I heard somebody yell out, no joke, you gotta hoe out if you're gonna go out, and that's nuts. That's
You're not about the hose, Aaron.
I'm not about the hose. I feel like, when they tell you their body count is a flex, it's not. It's not.
What if they have wheels?
Is she rolling in there?
Yeah, you gotta
Is she
roll out if
rolling
you're gonna hoe out.
Roll out if I'm a stroll out. What's up, babe? How you doing?
Yeah.
I like that. No, I don't know. I feel like, the whole culture is just rough. That's part of my being single thing. Is like, I'm not looking to do the gross, 2 a.m. booty call. I feel like that's just not for me. I did that. I was down that road when I was younger, but it gets gross.
I gotta say, as a dude, I'm trying to be better about stuff.
Are you still single?
Yeah, I've been
There
single.
you go.
Yep, I'm trying to stay, be a good guy. I'm trying to do that.
Now, are you trying to stay single, or are you currently in the process of looking?
No, I'm trying to. I usually don't talk about this on the show. But,
I am so sorry.
No, it's okay, dude. I'm trying to stay single. Full disclosure for the fans out there.
Yeah.
Your boy's trying to get therapy so I can figure out what's wrong with me.
You're not alone in that.
I have a commitment issue, I think. I have a lot of different issues, so I'm just trying to figure that out. I've been talking to a lot of friends about what they think is wrong with me, which is great. But now I'm trying to get a professional involved. I'm going to avoid all medications because I don't think that's necessary for my current issue. But that's pretty much what I'm dealing with. So like hearing you being newly single, like usually like the thing is like a guy's like newly single, he's like, oh, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna hook up with all the bitches that I can.
Yeah, that's usually
it's actually
the thing.
Quite nice, to hear a dude that's like, nah, dude, like I still want to get in a relationship, like, so it's nice to hear, dude.
Yeah,
Good for
I'm
you.
trying to, just for right now, truthfully, I'm focusing on stand-up and just doing this 100%.
Yeah, me too.
Which is so nice. And you know what? I'm actually fortunate because some people get out of a relationship and, like, they don't have a hobby or they don't have anything that they're really passionate about. And when you have something like that, it actually eases the blow because you're putting your energy into something 100% now rather, than, and it's beautiful to be in a relationship. I know a ton of comics that are in a relationship, they're happy, they're doing their thing, God bless them. But sometimes, at least in the beginning phases, like I said, I'm 4 years in, and this is really the time where you really have to be all in or all out because you just, it's such a crazy road to be down that you need to be all in order to, I think, make it, and whatever that means to me. But so right now I'm just going to focus on stand-up and just continue doing the open mics that I've been doing and actually try to do new ones. You know what I've been doing recently, which I found to be kind of fun? So I go to a lot of mixed mics now, which are just like, like music. And,
Okay.
but it's funny because I go to these and I'm the only comic. So when I go there, they don't know who Aaron Baez is. And so it's like, I can run my material. Now, what's cool about it, and I know I might be saying this, and I know other comics listen to this, I'm kind of, blowing my cover here, but you get 2 songs at those mics, which is basically like 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So I go there and they give me 15 minutes.
Oh, that's sick.
So, because you have to do the time that you're given. So, for me, I just run through material constantly at these things. And what's cool is like, it's a tough room. No one's going to get, a crazy crowd going. But I feel like when you get a laugh at these, you earned it. Because if the guy at the bar turns around because of something you said, that's a win. So that's how I've been looking at it.
I had Carl on recently, and Carl said that he also does the mixed mics because he likes it that it's the ears that are listening to you are not comedian ears.
Yes.
So you get a better idea of how the joke would do
100%
with regular people. It's almost like you're hosting just because like you go up to a completely cold room.
Yeah. That's exactly how I feel.
A good way to
It builds the callus that, because a lot of comics, I actually mentioned to a couple of my friends that, come out now, we can go to this open mic, and they're almost like, afraid to do it because they're like, I don't want to bomb. And you're going to, more than likely, because they're not listening to you, they're talking over you. But it's like, it builds that comfortable feeling of just being able to get up in front of anyone. And then if it works there, what's great is, then when you do it at a show, it's gotta work because the people that go to a show want to laugh. But at this place, they have no interest. They're like, I was listening to a guy play guitar 5 minutes ago, and now you're telling me, you're doing a dick joke.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a really weird
It's
thing.
also like you're when people go to a music or they go to a music open mic, it's like they can still talk to their friends during somebody's set.
Yeah.
And they'll do that during, a comedy set that's during a music open mic. Because you're very much just like interrupting their conversation at that point.
Yeah,
So
you're trying to command attention, and it's,
Well, that's a great skill to learn, is how to command attention.
Yes. And be like, it gives you an opportunity for crowd work, believe it or not, because, you're not going to listen to a whole story. Like, their attention span is very limited, so you have to engage. in order to build attention. Because at first when you get up there, hey, what's going on everybody, I'm Baez, like they look for the first second, and then it's like some people would find it to be rude. They look, they're like, what's he doing? Oh yeah, okay. So like you were saying, Karen, and they just keep going back to what they were doing, and now you have to, you know, either address it in a way that, you know, is funny to them, because, you know, you don't want to be rude, but you also want to, you know, feel like, hey, listen to this. So it you know, and it's a good place to try stuff too.
I agree.
It's not too bad.
We are 6 minutes from the venue, so we're gonna wrap up here. What do we got going on? 41 minutes on this episode. That's cool. I wonder what the storage is gonna be like on my phone.
Yeah.
That's exciting. Dude, it was you know, I'm excited to do this speed dating show here with you. We're gonna be respectful gentlemen.
Oh, yeah.
To all the people. That's you know, my comedy at these things is actually quite rude. I call them desperate and sad. I do. Yeah, you'll see.
Oh, they're gonna love me.
Yeah,
they're gonna love me because
you're gonna be so nice and adorable.
I'm gonna be like, let me take you away from all this.
Yeah. Don't forget what the big mean man just said.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. But yeah, I'm excited. We're gonna do this, and it's weird saying goodbye while we're recording because you're right here.
I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not jumping out the car door.
Yeah, you're not. But yeah, thanks for coming on, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you got jokes, yeah, you're insightful, but are you likable?